Hello everybody, I'm back doing another reaction episode to Game of Thrones. We're up to season 8, episode 5, just called The Bells. I'm solo today. The last 2 weeks, if you've been following along, I had my friend Dee with me, and it was so much fun to be able to watch this show with her because she gets like super involved and invested. And last week when Daenerys just was fully isolated and on a desert island alone with nobody around her to support her, Dee got seriously really upset about it, very upset. So the rest of the day after we watched the episode, she was proper upset about it. It was so sweet, and we talked about it for ages and theorized and tried to figure out what was going to happen this week. I said last week, and I'm still maintaining, that Daenerys, that the writers, the showrunners, are setting her up to go full batshit crazy evil. I think she's definitely going to swing that way. That's just where I see the show going. I don't think that really works for her character, how we've seen her grow as a person over the show. So I will be secretly deep down really devastated to see her go full-blown evil, but also I just think that's where the show is naturally going. We're trying to wrap up a lot of loose ends, and that just kind of feels she's trapped in a corner, like a dog backed into a corner. All she knows how to do right now is attack. She's got no Jorah, she's got no, she lost another dragon, no Missandei. Tyrion is still kind of not really fully in her corner and questioning and not just backing her up and agreeing her. And then let's not even mention Jon being a complete naive child and not choosing her, not doing the right thing by her and keeping the secret. Of course, he's just too noble and too moralistic to be able to keep any kind of secret from his family, and it's just gonna end in disaster for Daenerys, and there's no way that she'll ever be able to forgive Jon. They are my predictions, but let's get stuck into it. Remember, it is 9:30 in the morning for me here, so I have not even had breakfast yet.
I still don't know how her coin has landed, but I'm quite certain about yours. I don't want it.
He'll never want it. He'll never accept it, even if he's pushed into it.
Someone has betrayed me. Jon Snow.
Oh, that's where her mind automatically goes. He's the last one to fall in her eyes.
He knows the truth about Jon because you told him.
You did.
You learned from Sansa.
He did.
She learned from Jon.
She did.
I begged him not to tell her.
Oh.
As I said, he betrayed me.
I'm glad.
He kind of did. Sorry.
Your hand.
But Jon did.
I need to be aware of any threats you're facing.
Oh, what's on her mind? What's she thinking? She's thinking destruction. Now I'm gonna wait to see if she does something truly rash that loses the last of her people who want to believe in her, like Tyrion, and loses them. Ooh. Are we gonna execute Varys? Maybe. I feel like this could be the rash decision. I think so. I think we're gonna execute Varys.
Dracarys.
Oh my god, just like that. What? Oh! What more do these two have to say to each other? They've made their stances really clear. They're just too different in their values.
What did I say would happen if you told your sister?
I don't want it, and that's what I told him. I love you.
But it's not enough, Jon.
And you will always be my queen.
She needs more than that to be on the Iron Throne. No, it's over between them. Any trust that was left is absolutely gone. Dissolved right then and there with that look.
Your brother was stopped trying to get past our lines.
Ooh, Jamie.
It seems he hasn't abandoned your sister after all. The next time you fail me will be the last time you fail me.
Because he's kind of failed her a lot. I'm sorry, but like, I know ethically Daenerys is in the wrong here, but like I see her logic like crystal clear, and I'm buying it. I mean, it makes complete sense.
Keep following the stairways down as far as they'll go. You'll come out onto a beach at the foot of the keep. A dinghy will be waiting for you.
What is happening?
Sail
Escape
out
with
for the day.
Cersei?
If the winds are kind, you'll make it to Pentos. Start a new life.
With Cersei?
That will be our signal that the city has surrendered. I'll try. I never thought I'd get to repay the favor. Remember, ring the bells and open the gates. Your queen will execute you for this.
Yes, she will. And kind of rightly so. How many times she got to warn you, Tyrion?
Show mercy to the person who made that possible.
I don't think they'll be seeing each other again. That was a really nice moment. Oh, my heart can't take this show. I know where my loyalty lies, but then I keep seeing all these other external things happening, and I'm like, oh, but I want them to be okay, and I want them to be okay. But not Cersei. Not Cersei. Jamie can be okay, but not Cersei. Alright. We'll be ready for a war. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. What's his name? Euron? I hate him so much. Oh, this guy. Oh, the worst. The worst. He makes my skin crawl. Him and Qyburn. Hate. Blah. Everyone's looking for Cersei. Jamie's looking for Cersei, Arya's looking for Cersei, and Daenerys be looking for Cersei. But we haven't seen her this episode yet. Where is she? Is she even there? I just had a thought. What if Cersei's already like fled King's Landing? No. The showrunners wouldn't do that to us. We're gonna see a showdown. Yes, okay. Oh, Daenerys! I know if she succeeds this war, she will become a tyrant, but I still am like backing her, and I want her to win so badly, and I don't want her dragons to die. Dragon, singular. That's the signal. Jon, Tyrion, Grey Worm, that's the signal. Starting to get a wee bit nervous, Cersei, yet? Surely. You might just be a little bit nervous. Oh, she's coming for you. Queen battle, queen battle. If I don't see Daenerys and Cersei like face to face, eye to eye before the end of this series, I will be gutted. Oh, this track. I love this score. This particular song, it's so good. Oh, what's gonna happen? Jamie's gonna get to Cersei, offer her a way out. I don't think she'll take it. I just can't see her fleeing at this point. Surrender. Is Daenerys gonna burn them to a crisp anyway, though? She could. So this is the deciding factor. If Daenerys stops here and accepts a surrender, is one thing. if she doesn't, which it looks like she's about to like, oh my god, she's like gonna split open. No, this is the moment where she moves from becoming a liberator to becoming a tyrant. She's gonna continue to burn. Dracarys. Oh my god, oh my god. This is gonna divide the Game of Thrones fans everywhere. Oh my god, oh my god. She's coming for the Red Keep. I got goosebumps. I've got no words. The path is chosen. And Jon cannot be a part of it. Oh, Jon, how are you a soldier? How have you survived this long? Oh, noble Jon. All right, come on, where's the Hound in the mountain? They need to have their final standoff, or the people will not be happy. Hound versus mountain. Yes! Oh! Hi, Qyburn. Good. I'm glad. It's just Cersei left. Maybe they'll end together just like they started in this world together. They'll die together. Because Jaime's mortally wounded, right? He's not going to come out of this. It's the end for him. I love all these sort of like down in the trenches, following single characters behind them type shots. It really gives you a sense of the confusion on the ground. Like, I think it's done really well. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna grab the little girl and then she didn't. That just made me really upset. Oh my god, I don't know why that really affected me. I just thought the mum was gonna give the little girl to Arya. This is the end. Oh my gosh. That was very powerful of an ending like that. Not some like long drawn out like death scene spouting all these like regrets and things. I don't know why I'm really affected. I'm like really impressed that we're seeing war this bloody and devastating and catastrophically ugly, because it's not all glory, you know? The casualties and the devastation is like astronomical, and I'm glad that we're seeing it instead of a war where it's just some soldiers fight and then one side wins, because truly in war nobody wins. Like it's the people that lose. It's glorified so much in media and in history, you know. History belongs to the winners, but it's the losers. And it's really the people that lose every time, no matter what. No matter who sits on the Iron Throne. Oh, look at me being all poetic. I know I already said this before, but I do think people are going to be quite divided over the path of destruction and tyranny that Daenerys has chosen for herself. But I feel like the show has written itself over the past few episodes into that direction. So I'm not surprised to see it, and I'm actually okay with it. I feel like, you know, power, what is that great saying? Like, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And Daenerys wanting the Iron Throne, wanting the Seven Kingdoms in order to like liberate the world from tyranny, in order to get to that place, you know, you have got to trample on a lot of innocence. And I think that corrupts no matter what. So I'm sad to see Daenerys go down this path, because she was like our savior figure for so many years. But at the same time, I find the evolution inevitable. So I'm actually quite pleased that we're seeing the devastation and not shying away from it either. Like, Daenerys is getting her hands bloody. She is murdering in cold blood innocent people. And like, so we should see it that way. That's how people conquer the lands, you know, and then the innocent people are the ones that lose. So yeah, I'm sad. I'm sad for Daenerys and Jon. Their dreams of being a happy family are dashed. In terms of what I think we're going to see next. Okay, so the rift between Daenerys and Jon is absolute. That there's no coming back from that. What Jon does next will be really interesting. Will Jon go back to Winterfell and like fortify his place there with Sansa? Because Daenerys burnt King's Landing to ashes. There's no King's Landing left to rule. So where is she going to next? Like, what is next on her map of conquest? It will be revenge on Sansa, because that is her final enemy left standing in her way. So I think we might return to Winterfell, possibly. And yeah, wow. Jaime and Cersei ending up together in the end, in their final moments, felt really resolute for their character arcs and their relationship. However, that tangent of Jaime and Brienne, like that branch from the tree of their story, that sideways branch with Brienne, you know, was really special. And I think that Jaime and Bran shouldn't have like hooked up. I'm really sad that the writers did that, because it kind of undermines Brienne's like value as a character to have her be like dumped by Jaime like as soon as they got together. Like, so that's a little bit annoying for me, I think. I think Brienne deserved better, if I can say so myself. She either deserved to keep her values and her like purity, if you will, and not actually have gotten together with Jaime. They just could have had like this unspoken true connection and like soul friendship type of thing. But the fact that they got together and then she was cast aside, but in a very like man cast aside woman once he's done with her type of way, is kind of annoying. Yeah. I am starving. I need to go have some breakfast, because I watched that on an empty stomach, and that was not a good idea. I'm feeling all kinds of emotions, and part of them could be hunger emotions, but part of them are also just all the emotions. I can't believe I teared up. I did not expect to be so moved by that ending, but I think that was really powerful to just bring it down. We saw the big grand scale of the battlefield and King's Landing and the dragons and the air and the sea and the land and all coming together, but then we also spent plenty of time in the streets, like on the cobblestone streets with the people, seeing actual people's faces, and seeing the real cost of war. So yeah, I thought this was like a really strong episode, and I much preferred this episode to the Long Night and that battle. This one way better. So yeah, I really liked it. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Next week we have the season finale. Oh my god, so next week is the season finale. I cannot wait, and I look forward to watching that with you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.